Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a no communication reading for my dearest Scorpios. Scorpio, we're going to take a look at someone whom you either don't have an established relationship with just yet, or someone that you're not talking to because of some sort of fight or separation. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this and see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my lovely Scorpios, please. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so I have those links down below. And also, if these messages do resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So your person is coming through as the Page of Cups in reverse. They're seeing you as the Eight of Pentacles, and their action towards you, the Queen of Cups in reverse. And we have the Strength card. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo here, or somebody who is kind of in and out. And, you know, Scorpio, I feel like this is going to be a little bit of a tough love message, but I feel like you can't completely trust this person. You know, the Knave of Chalice is there, or the Page of Cups in reverse is somebody who, you know, isn't always completely honest with what they're offering you. And it could be that this person has quite a big ego. I also see the Strength card energy in reverse. It could be that they feel like you're out of their league, and so they're kind of like saying things, but they're not necessarily like feeling it or feeling what they're saying. I also feel too, this person's wishy-washy. And again, it could be because there are other options around them. They see you though, Scorpio, as the Eight of Pentacles. So but you're still willing to like put in the work here. So I'm getting a little bit of a manipulative energy off of this person. Speaking of which, the Magician card, right? So, I mean, even though the Magician is showing up in the upright, this is somebody who has everything they need, right? They have all the tools that they need. This person is probably is thinking about taking action and communicating with you, but I'd be careful, because with the Queen of Cups in reverse, like, I feel like it could be like emotionally manipulative what they have to say to you. The Star card, your person is really unsure of the future of this connection. They're really unsure about, I don't know if it's they're not sure about how they feel, or it's like, do they have other options around them? They see you as stable. They see you as hardworking. All right. They see you as very giving. Six of Pentacles. They see you as everything they could want. All right. But with the Eight of Cups, interesting. Double eights coming through. Pay attention to that number sequence. But they also know that you could walk away. And that's kind of like, I get this energy of this person being really on the fence about this connection, Scorpio. And they also know that, like, you're very loving, you're very giving, you're very dedicated. But there's also this fear energy here that, like, you can walk away, or maybe you have walked away from this person. And so they're unsure. It's like they're holding on to you, but they're also like not giving emotionally to you. They're not fully letting you in. So this person wants to get to the heart of the matter. Okay, so it does look like they are going to communicate. They are going to come towards you. They're restless. But I'd be careful, because I feel like this person doesn't quite know what they want, all right? Now we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, so they may be making a decision here to invest. But I would urge my Scorpios out there to be really sure about this person's intentions, or because, like, I'm getting an energy here of like losing you, or like you walking away from them would be terrible for them. But at the same time, it's like there's something here I'm not trusting, or they're not ready for like deep emotional intimacy, or they're not completely sure about what they want or sure about this connection. You know, and if somebody's not sure about you, Scorpio, it's a really big red flag, right? So we see caring connections. Okay, so there is love here. This person sees this. This is what your person is going through. They've been indecisive, but they are making a decision here, okay? And okay, so Scorpio, so maybe I'm picking up on the energy this person has been in, or what they're kind of going through right now. But this person is making a decision that they want this with you, that they love you, that they want to invest. Okay, but I have to say there is insecurity here. There's a lack of 100% surety, or being 100% sure, or there has been. And maybe it's due to financial constraints. Okay, so for some of you, maybe they feel they don't have enough to offer, or maybe they've just been really, really focused on, you know, work, or they've experienced some difficulties here. Let's see. What is this person going through, or what do they need to overcome? Overcoming. You're on the road to recovery from a rough patch in life. The worst is over. So financial constraints. Okay. And we see unraveling dysfunction. Okay. So correcting learned patterns will create a healthier foundation for your relationships. Okay. So some of you, this person is recognizing that they need to be more honest about their feelings, like the good and the bad, so that you know what's going on with them. This person, this person may, I don't know, like I get a little bit of player vibes from this person. So again, maybe they're kind of used to being around for, a good time, not a long time. But again, there's something that you've presented to them, just the way that you are, what you offer them, or who you are, that's like making them want to invest. But I feel like there's a part of them that kind of like wants to go back to their old like dysfunctional ways when it comes to relationships. So I do think they're taking a look at that. I do think they're making a decision to invest in this connection. The lessons attached for my, let me say that again. The lessons attached to this connections for my Scorpio is longing. So if you feel a lack in your connection, what void does it fill? So it does feel like there's been something missing. Like I do feel like you pick up on the fact that like, I don't know, they don't always tell you everything, or they're not 100% honest with their feelings. I do feel you've got somebody here with that strength card in reverse, somebody who doesn't always let you in on like what's really going on. Okay, and so there is a need to voice your opinion, Scorpio. You bring greater insight than you realize. When shared with compassion, your ideas may be well received. Okay, so yeah, so it's really important that you do speak up, you speak your truth. Don't hold back, right? The right person is not going to be put off by your truth. And we see gratefulness. Be grateful for both challenges and blessings. It's the challenges that make us stronger. So if there have been a lot of challenges in this connection, it may be that there's potential for that to shift. Okay, let's see what else we need to know about this relationship here for my Scorpios. What else do we need to know about this relationship for my Scorpios? Lessons of Uranus. So radical attraction and sexual pull come with inconsistency and detachment. And see, that's the energy I'm getting from your person. Like they're very physically attracted to you. They also see that you're offering something solid, stable, secure, that you genuinely care. But there's a theme of freedom or commitment, and that's what they've been going through. But it does look like they're coming to a conclusion of committing. And no expectations are the best expectations to have. And we see an energy of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a liberating choice. Okay? We see an energy of betrayal coming through here, Scorpio. So trust this part of your journey. Understanding that through pain, this is teaching you and others to love more deeply and in a higher divine capacity. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you've been betrayed here, or this person has slept with somebody else. I mean, you probably know your story better than I do, and you would probably already know that. But whatever this difficulty is that you've been experiencing and has caused you pain, it's teaching you and this person to love more deeply and in a higher divine capacity. And I do feel like your person is definitely looking at unraveling and overcoming dysfunctional patterns that they have in this relationship, because they recognize your value. They recognize that losing you, would be detrimental here. Okay. So let's see what they want to say to you. What does this person want to say to my Scorpios? Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So something here has got to change, and they're looking at their behavior needing to change. And we see grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So again, this person is worried they're going to lose you. They're worried you're going to walk away. And we see blame energy. I accept responsibility for my well-being, but also I accept responsibility for like what I'm bringing to this connection. So I do like that energy of accountability here, Scorpio. Let's finish this reading with some messages, advice, and guidance for you from the True Love reading cards. I am going to read from the book. Clear messages, advice, and guidance. We get worthiness. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Scorpio. So let's get into this. So this card, so believing that you deserve to be loved is a very powerful state of mind and way of being. You have drawn this card today because your angels and guides would like to encourage you to understand one very important fact. You are the only one who can truly decide that you are deserving. No one else has this right. Yet we give this power to other people, and even to trends and fashion time and time again. No matter who you are or what you have done during your life, it's unlikely that every person you meet will like you and want the best for you. It is possible to spend your entire life analyzing why certain people form the opinions they do. It's also possible to spend your entire life trying to please them and make them like you, as though this will make you a better person. Consider now the choice you have before you and choose to accept that you deserve love, happiness, support, companionship, friendship, and all good things now. Not because somebody else has said so, but because you are responsible for the quality of your own life. Wow, and that's you and this person meeting each other in the same energy, Scorpio. There's nothing in the universe that judges you or finds you wanting. You are not expected to be perfect. One of the defining factors of a soulmate relationship is that you will grow and evolve together. Take a moment to look at yourself in the mirror. Yes, really. Look into your own eyes and notice your miraculous uniqueness. This universe would not have created you if you were somehow faulty or defective, useless or unimportant. So from now on, remind yourself that the loving forces of the universe created you and that you naturally deserve to love and be loved just as you are. Yeah, because I do feel like this person's like back and forth has made some of my Scorpios out there question, like, am I good enough, right? Even if that's not exactly what you were thinking, but there's like that hesitation here on this person's part. Or, are they giving attention to other people? Is there something else I need to do? And Spirit's saying, no, there isn't. Voice your opinion. See if this connection actually works for you. See if this connection actually gives you what you want, honors your worth and your value. All right, Scorpios, I'm leaving it there, sending you love and light. Take care.